Testing.
Hello and welcome to this short presentation on UQ Abroad's Student Exchange Program at the University of Queensland. Throughout this presentation I'll be referring to the UQ Abroad website, so please familiarise yourself with the web address www.uq.edu.au/UQ Abroad. This presentation will provide you with information about how much it will cost to go on exchange and how to fund your student exchange experience. While you are on exchange, you remain enrolled at UQ. Therefore, you are still responsible for paying tuition fees or deferring your HECS payment to UQ. For more information about the amount you will be charged at UQ while on exchange, please check out How Much Does It Cost to Go on Exchange at this website. The exchange agreement between UQ and its partner institutions allows you to study on exchange and pay no tuition to the host university. However, some institutions do have mandatory fees for things such as a student card, student services, public transport concessions, and so on. For more information about these fees, please visit the information page for your host university on the UQ Abroad website. You may also be required to purchase the local health insurance, common practice in a number of countries including France, Canada, the US, and Japan. So please do some research about these possible additional payments. You will most likely need to obtain a student visa and/or a residency permit for your exchange from the foreign consulate here in Australia or in your home country if you are an international student. The visa or permit will incur a cost, and you may also need to travel to Sydney or Canberra to obtain it, so factor in the cost of travel to these locations in the overall cost of your visa or residency permit. Then there are of course the costs of your airfares, accommodation, meals, textbooks, and other incidentals for your exchange. All up, UQ Abroad recommends that you have between $12,000 to $15,000 available for your exchange semester. This amount can vary greatly though, depending on what destination you're going to and your own lifestyle. You may need to budget extra if you plan to take a lot of side trips during the weekends and semester breaks. Please note that before you leave for your exchange, you need to make sure that you have sufficient funds to cover all of your expenses. Do not expect to be able to work while on exchange, as work rights for international students vary from country to country. So you may be wondering, how am I ever going to get this much money together before my exchange? Well, don't stress too much. There are a number of ways you can fund your exchange, and I will now go through these 7 sources of funding. Firstly, the UQ Abroad scholarships and travel grants. All students who submit their application on time to UQ Abroad and meet the eligibility criteria will be considered for UQ Abroad scholarship or travel grant. However, each funding has its own set of criteria that must be met, so please read the rules and conditions carefully. The awarding of funding is also based on merit, according to a student's GPA in their current program at the time of application to UQ Abroad. The student exchange scholarships are worth $3,000 each. Some scholarships are awarded simply according to merit, and others are awarded on a combination of merit and strategic basis, including scholarships for students who identify as Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander, students who study a foreign language, and finally students studying at a partner listed as strategic, and these partner universities are listed on the websites mentioned above. Scholarships in all of these categories, however, are never guaranteed, so please don't rely on this funding for your exchange. The travel grants are worth $1,000 each and are awarded on the basis of merit. The guaranteed travel grants are awarded to students studying at the institutions indicated in the link there. Awardees must meet the rules and conditions to be guaranteed a grant, so please make sure you read through those rules as well. Next we have the Australian Government grants. These grants are limited to Australian citizens and in some cases Australian permanent residents. To be eligible to be considered for these grants, students must first meet all of the advertised eligibility criteria. The grants are then awarded on the basis of GPA. For 2017, $5,000 grants are available for Taiwan and Hong Kong, and $2,500 grants are available for exchange to Germany, Denmark, and Sweden. The New Colombo Plan Scholarship Program is a prestigious scholarship for Australian undergraduate students aged between 18 and 28, and they must be studying in the Indo-Pacific region only. Scholarship includes travel and establishment allowances and a monthly stipend of $2,500. A separate application is required for this scholarship, and this is managed through the UQ Global Engagement Office. Some funding may also be available from your school or faculty here at UQ. The Bell faculty offers 16 overseas assistance scholarships per year, valued at $3,000 each. These scholarships are awarded to students enrolled in a Bell faculty program who are undertaking an approved exchange to a partner institution where the studies will count towards their Bell faculty program. No additional application is necessary for these scholarships. For more information, please see the website attached. The Science faculty awards 3 $2,500 scholarships each semester. No additional application is necessary, as these scholarships are awarded along with the UQ Abroad Student Exchange scholarships and travel grants. The School of Languages and Cultures has 2 scholarships that students can apply separately for. The Queensland Government and the University of Queensland Spanish Language Travel Scholarship, worth $2,000, is awarded once a year. And the Language Teaching Travel Scholarship, worth $5,000, is also awarded once a year. The School of Engineering has a number of scholarships for students undertaking an exchange. If you wish to be considered for one of these scholarships, you must submit an additional application to the engineering faculty. These scholarships include the Frank Joseph Murphy Bursary, worth $35,000, the R.J. Gus Wiles Chemical Engineering Scholarship, worth $5,000, and the Barry Murphy Scholarships in Nuclear Energy, worth $12,000. The Westpac Asian Exchange Scholarship encourages students to study at specific top-ranked Asian partners in China, Hong Kong and Singapore. 2 $10,000 scholarships are awarded to UQ students each semester. Please read the guidelines and application dates carefully. For more information, please go to the website. The OS Help Loan Scheme provides financial assistance to eligible Australian and New Zealand citizens to undertake part of their course of studies overseas. Students can borrow almost $8,000 per semester depending on your destination, and you add the loan amount directly to your HECS debt. UQ has 4 deadlines for the loan and the application is made online. However, the most appropriate deadline for exchange students are September 15 for students going on exchange in semester 1 of the following year, and March 15 for students going on exchange in semester 2 of the same year. Please read through the guidelines carefully and make sure that you submit your application by the deadline most appropriate to your overseas study. If you currently receive assistance from Centrelink, you can arrange to continue receiving these payments while overseas as an exchange student. You can request a Centrelink letter from UQ Abroad once you have been officially accepted by your host university. If you have any questions regarding eligibility, please contact your local Centrelink office. Some host universities also provide financial assistance to UQ students while they're on exchange, such as the University of Graz in Austria, Sun Yat-sen University in China, some French universities through the Bourse Baudin, some German universities through the Baden-Württemberg Scholarship or DAAD funding, some Japanese universities through the JASO Scholarship, Korea University in the Republic of South Korea, the University of Lausanne in Switzerland, some UK universities through the Butex Scholarship, and Ohio State University in the USA. In most cases, a separate application will be required for these funds, and that application will go direct to the host university or the organisation offering the scholarship. If you wish to find out more information about the UQ Abroad Exchange Program, please watch the other presentations in this series, check out the FAQs on the UQ Abroad website, attend a discovery session, or contact UQ Abroad. The UQ Abroad team looks forward to working with you in the coming semesters to organise your exchange. Thank you for listening.